guy is like overconfident because of their victory, and overconfidence leads them to gain arrogance.
You can cast that.
Wait,
Any modifier? Use your spell ability modifier. Is it what I think over here? +5. So you can cast this on him, and you roll.
yeah, I would like to
a
do
baby
that.
D4
A baby D4.
and add 5 to it. So Trace is currently using Healing Word. That's a level
4.
what?
4.
Yeah, roll your D4. It rolled to a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see no roll.
It
Okay,
did.
he regains 9 HP, and he is not bloody no more.
Oh, thank goodness, my friend. I dropped the dove.
She might have needed something. Oh, here.
Here goes all my spells.
No, you still have one level.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have one level 2, right?
Yeah, level 2. Which are locate animals or species without a trace, which is added because of my name.
Yes, it's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Without himself.
How does that happen? Don't ask. Just don't.
Just accept it.
I just go ahead, since everyone's distracted, I use without a trace. And just
Really? Right now?
no, I'm just kidding. So since I use that ability, that's a move, right? The spell.
You use the spell, that's an action. Then you can move, attack, without a trace.
I go ahead and pry open the cage again.
Do you want to go and try to, for next turn, get to the levers and play levers?
No, what? I'm gonna actually say forget you, you're rude, and I'm gonna try to make. How far could I make it to that door and leave going towards Nicholas? Like, oh my goodness.
To wherever the heck I decided to go and leave you.
And the lobster guy's like, eh.
Yeah, he's free now because the gate got blown up.
Is
Yes,
the lobster guy basically Zoidberg?
the lobster guy is the giant lobster from the Amanda Show, if you remember that.
The what show?
The Amanda You never watched the Amanda Show?
I never heard of
You
it.
never watched Drake and Josh?
Yeah, I've watched Drake.
They started because they were like co-hosts with Amanda. They were the sidekicks.
And then Carly Shay was a co-host for Drake and Josh making iCarly. And then Sam was a co-host for iCarly and made the show Sam and...
Max?
No.
Max? No. Sam and Cat. Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat, yeah. It's interesting how that works, but it stopped right there because Sam and Cat.
That's how far as you can fly. You can fly like 16 feet or you can 16. Well,
I see the
Sphinx.
Sphinx. Well, while it's my turn, I say hello. Hello, sir. I'm worried.
It's gonna go over and ask you, Nicholas. He says, "Hey, I just get paid to guard the door. Is he with you?"
Affirmative.
Fine.
You like it? Okay.
You're free. You can take freedom by the throat. Everyone's escaping.
I would say, unfortunately, I have a contract here.
He's smart. I can tell.
Except for they didn't say I need to attack anyone. Just don't let anyone in the door that doesn't have authorization.
I
You
wonder.
threw the switch, you must have authorization.
Indeed.
He
So
says, what, clowns?
Clowns.
they're probably gonna kill him.
I'm gonna go ahead and breath weapon.
Please don't explode, man. Please don't. Ah. I'm going.
I just like how one of them just completely self-destruct.
Later on in the story, I come back to this village.
Extremely bloody, but you know, it's just like the mouth coming down as the flames come and go down on the head of this thing. I'm taking turn order out, so we're gonna pretend he's in a better position than Nathan. Because you turn the corner and you don't see this. Actually, yeah, you don't see this. I don't need to do any of that.
Don't need to.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know unless a monster comes this way. You don't know now.
Oh no. I'm gonna just have to.
Yeah, so things are fighting here. Maybe this is coming back. I don't know. You don't know either. You turn that corner, you can turn your head just a few feet.
Gone.
Okay, so let's go back to you guys in this corner then. So they're fighting it out. Lobster Man maybe is distracting them.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and like usher you in, like you can tell by the look on my face, like.
I run in
Check
there.
this out.
Okay, as soon as you enter there, let's just say we're out of combat.
Oh my goodness.
You go through it, and you can sit there and tell, like, oh man, like I'm in not exactly the same as the building. There was a dimensional shift, maybe. It's a pocket dimension in that room, the 20 by 20 room that's full of gold and full of items. And
yeah, I did not see this.
you get the +1
from falling.
returning.
Find something that strikes. Find something that strikes your fancy.
I'm looking around for a bag full of seeds, I guess. Full of.
Like anything plant-like. Just
yeah.
Leave it at that. Anything plant-like in there.
Oh crap! Why is that the first thing that I think of?
What?
What?
Sensu beans?
Sensu beans? That do it instant. Like
no, and you can take one.
Buffs.
No, not strength buff. I'm thinking there is a bag of maybe 10 seeds that, when consumed, lets you roll when your health dies. Like you took a long rest, but that's the only benefit you get is you could regain 1 hit die worth of HP.
I wonder what happens if I would plant one though.
There may be some benefits if you plant one and occasionally come back to water it, maybe. But planting things have.
I summon rain. Make it grow faster.
Heck, the Rainmaker. If we could get the Rainmaker.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't told your character about the Rainmaker.
So.
Oh yeah. And
I'll
I
take
pull
those.
it out. And pull it out like I had it like strapped to my back like a keyblade, and I'm gonna just show.
I'm like, what's that?
Nothing big.
I'm
Alright,
like, what's
small.
that?
Maybe 1.5 feet.
The solution to this world's problem.
Alright.
Or at least a piece of it.
And then you practically explain everything. I'm gonna fit some gold in my pockets as well.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get 225 gold pieces.
Hmm.
That's what I'm determining as what can fit in your average
And
bag.
while he's doing that,
I need a pencil.
225.
Is there like a sheet of paper, like any blank paper, blanks, anything?
Picked up the scrolls that you think there are not blank papers in here.
No blank papers?
You can pick up a painting and do something to the painting.
What's the trashiest looking painting?
The trashiest?
Trashiest looking painting, I don't know. It looks like the equivalent of modern day, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. It's of a unicorn.
Alright, behind that painting on the white part, I just want to sketch a little something on the back of it that I could remember. A picture of the, actually the Sphinx, like, so that I could remember, like, that's one heck of a creature that I just
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's not a unicorn then, because your idea would probably want to be the animal. It would be of, I don't know, George Washington crossing the river, but it's not George Washington.
on the back and on the corner.
Yeah, because you want to do a monster if you're thinking about sketching creatures. She'll notice that you're doing so and be like, get my good side.
Mhm. Well, I'm going to look around for maybe special staffs.
I think we've looted enough.
There's got to be a special staff of some sort.
That would be it for me.
No, I'm trying to find one that isn't super broken, because I found one that would fit you. It's busted. I'd have to. That'd be a whole side quest to get in.
I'd show you the magic, like the one of magic missiles. You never know, you might find something like this. I am practically a living missile battery with this in my hand.
I'm holding my dart, just tossing up in the air, and it just slides right between my fingers, right back. I just don't like the idea of me blow darting and it comes back into my throat. Just.
Well, it's uncommon, and that was about the same as the one of magic missiles. You are looking around, and you have found staff that happens to be carved in the form of a snake.
Oh, that's
It is
cool.
a staff of Python, in which you can throw on the ground and command it to become a
Live snake?
constrictor, a giant constrictor snake. As
That's
in,
biblical.
yes, it is, and a lot of there's even a magic spell called Stick to Snake, Snakes to Sticks. That's
Switching
referencing
everything
it.
around.
So it's Moses, Mr. Pope,
Awesome. I'm going like.
giant constrictor snake it can turn into.
That's very fitting for his character.
Yeah.
It honestly is.
I'm going to just draw a.
When it
snake.
hits 0 hit points, it reverts back into a snake.
But what will stop me from
The staff,
turning it back?
then slithers. No, if the staff is splinters and is destroyed, if the snake reverts to a staff before losing all of its hit points. If the snake is reduced to 0 hit points, it dies and reverts back to the staff form. When the staff then shatters or becomes destroyed, but then it says, if the snake reverts to a staff before losing all of the hit points, it regains them all. Okay, yeah, sorry. I thought
So
it
I
shattered
can
somewhere.
just toss it down.
Toss Go! I choose you, Arbok!
Snake
Okay.
kills the enemy. It's like 1 HP. Come back, toss it back down immediately, and boom,
Yeah, you
boom,
can.
Just snake.
I'm trying to see if it has any charges.
Boy, oh boy, I would love to take the enchantment off of my little dart and place it on that snake, so when I just turn it back to the staff, it comes back.
If
to
it
my
comes
hand.
back before hitting,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Just imagine.
Then you
that.
can throw it out again, so you can go.
Return snake at a profit.
The snake of our office.
Next place, and there's like an enchantment area, which will be probably because it's a school for wizards.
Fist of the staff. Snake.
We'll see. So you guys did your looting.
Yep,
I'm afraid we need to head out of here.
I don't want to
before
go
it's
through
too
the
late.
portal exactly. I'm worried. It's gonna send us to like a deadly
No.
pit.
You, as Nicholas revealed, it is somewhere in the city.
It is somewhere in the city. We don't know where. And we don't know why.
It would be this guy's. It would be the ringmaster's escape plan.
So wherever this is
I'm-
the ringmaster's escape plan, potentially.
I'm thinking about this. We never actually explored the wasteland,
Mm-hmm.
and if we leave out there, will we be able to go to the wasteland again? If we leave.
If you leave here, you know that the diving bell is one of the major ways that non-magic people use.
But I'm magical. I can fly
If
down.
you guys learn some spell like
Levitate.
levitating, flying, he could fly on your back to get down there now because you're
Yeah.
high enough level.
Or whatever Tasha's hideous laughter does.
I don't think it's helping it out.
I don't know what that does.
I'm hoping it's like Bard's vicious mockery, where you can like tell your mama jokes so bad.
Did I check out just to see
Oh.
what exactly it is?
It's in that book,
Oh.
somewhere in the back. I don't know. I just picked it because it sounded funny. It could be really
Imagine-
broken. It's gonna be at the back.
Imagine it's like it
What-
insta-kills 5 people at once.
Two or
Yo
Any
mama
level.
Your mama jokes.
The killing joke. I can be the Joker.
That's what the bards could pull off. They have vicious mockery. You tell them your mama jokes so bad they feel hurt.
Your mama was an orc.
Actually, the guy that I heard this
Your
from
mom was
said,
happy.
your mom's so fat. Her blood type was ragu, which is a pasta sauce. I was like, oh no.
There's even a song called Grease.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a bottle of grease instead of just telling what the thing says, it's currently under the spell grease. Like, but it's literally just grease. Why does it have to say it's the spell grease? Shouldn't the spell grease say it's like a bottle of grease?
So Trace, there's a level 5 spell called Tree Stride, where you're able to enter a tree and go from tree to tree. For like a 500 feet area.
Whoa. That's kind of cool. Okay, it's one action within 30 feet.
It makes one person perceive everything as hilarious.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Oh dear.
Imagine
Good
this
for
guy.
persuasion, I guess.
Okay, imagine this.
Or make a shot look like a complete and utter fool.
The shop clerk. Sure. If I make you laugh.
You have to give me everything in that
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me everything in the story. And it's like stone hard, hard face, like.
I do not
Jade.
laugh.
Like at the Jade Shark.
And then just makes him laugh. Okay, thank you. And he's like, wait, no.
We can't.
Sir.
Make it
I
stop.
can't breathe.
And it, let's see.
I'm parched. I can't drink
The
any
duration's
water.
up to 1 minute.
Oh.
So it could be a really good situation.
That's pretty dangerous, not in the whole minute of just laughing so you hear yourself the whole way through.
Imagine doing that to like a very big boss battle. I've been saving this for a special
Absolutely
occasion.
humiliate. And absolutely undo like an entire boss fight's like
Yeah.
tension
Yeah.
by making him laugh.
Well, me and you, Nicholas, we go ahead and just go through the portal, I guess. I'm guessing, would you like to go through the portal?
Well, Nicholas is doing some research, but if he's going to say about his action, sure. We can do
Yeah,
that.
I'd say let's head through the portal. But first I think we need to check. Like,
Check.
is there a way we can stick our head through?
You open it.
I throw something in it.
You open it and you see like a
I
black
have 2
curtain
twigs. I have
over
2
it.
twigs.
So you can't look through it.
So it's a curtain.
I would like to throw a twig in there.
Yeah, a twig gets thrown through.
Yeah, I'm losing one of my twigs. Goodbye, twig.
I didn't know you had a twig.
I didn't know either. I looked at my picture and I'm like, that's a twig.
What if that twig was super powerful and was actually something you should have noted what it was for? So it's either you step through this or you go somewhere else.
I forgot I had this necklace thing.
The purple, it was an amethyst necklace that you got from beating up the guy that was holding some stuff up. Believe me, I remember that, and that leads to something else that might be down the road.
I'm going to just slip that on.
Some things have to be
Used.
remembered. They have,
And
it's
then-
a whole stage thing. If there's a gun on stage, it must go off. That's why the cross had to show up. You know some acting stuff.
Yeah, stage foot. Keep your stage foot forward as much as you can. Never turn your back unless to the audience unless it's
Gelatinous
for
tube.
There's
a
actually
purpose.
Oh.
Like in
I didn't know
Jekyll
there
and
was
Mr. Hyde, like to do the transformation scene and actually put on the costume stuff.
Hmm. Okay. So are you guys stepping through? Have you done your research that you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you step through curtain, and before you is the now I was the ringmaster's escape route. So you're currently in the mayor's office
Oh.
with the mayor cowering at his desk and 2 bodyguards.
I knew that, well, we knew that the mayor was behind this.
It's like, oh no, not what I was expecting.
Not what I was expecting. A giant bird just sitting there.
Guards, please protect me.
How curious. But it does make sense. I
Have
guess.
like a pillow, like this thin one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All the chairs currently were at your guys' house. They were brought over for.
We do have
That's
those
graduation.
tables too.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say, care explain what's going on behind the door number 1.
So guards, they must have killed the ringmaster. Please protect me.
Oh, so the ringmaster must have been your head bodyguard. One to defend you in whatever deeds you have
Gonna
in
look
atrocities.
Gonna look at them, and the guards are gonna put themselves in between him and the guy. You guys like to talk a lot. He's gonna be stepping further away.
Trace. I mean, I like nudge to you, like your staff. You might want to take advantage of that.
I'm a bird. I go ahead and use my staff and just toss it at the mayor. At the mayor.
The way that the guys are put, it would be
It's
hard
impossible.
to throw it through
Or-
them to get to
I'm
them.
pointing more towards the door, like block the doorway. We
Then-
need some answers.
As a bird,
Alright.
though,
Alright, I'll
you're getting a
Fly up a
penalty
little
for
bit.
being a bird.
fly up a little bit and then.
Oh, you're getting they're getting an opportunity attack then on you.
Oh.
It's a small room. You're a
I
big
try to
bird.
fly up and then toss over them to the door and block. The
Give
door
me
hits
a
rolls
roll.
up.
Give me a roll.
A roll. Hopefully it does not kill my
The last dexterity roll.
3.
You throw it and the snake forms at their feet.
At their feet, alright.
Which also means not only are you currently a bird that somehow threw it, you get this right here. This stat block.
Step block.
I don't think I have a snake, which is sad.
Some kind of small snake, I guess.
Snake.
Snake.
Yours
Yeah.
is a suitably very alligator looking.
It grows arms. Yes, I get.
Actually. Okay, yeah, giant crocodile would not work. But
you know me and alligators and crocodiles.
you could
Those are
just
my
transform
favorites.
into a snake and be like, "We snake buddy."
I can, yeah. I mean, I want to turn into something that I can get away with Nicholas with.
Yeah, which could be the giant seagull.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking that because of how amazing it sounds.
It's super
And
fast.
then
It is fast.
see if I could get the witch lady to come with
You
us.
are here.
She's probably mad at us. She's like, I was supporting them and giving them enchanted stuff.
And now they use it against the mayor. Oh no.
Oh
That-
my goodness.
unless-
I think
Nobody
you're
likes
gonna
the
have to
mayor.
be really good with the with a convincing to just get her out the door because I don't.
Use the laugh. Come
That'd
on.
be horrible! You're coming with us! Oh, that's so hilarious! Why is it funny? Did you just enchant me? It's not cool! Kidnapping this woman?
Come on, I'm
Okay,
bringing
that-
you to your dream place.
I want to save it for a special little situation,
Yeah.
but I don't want to necessarily cause a bridge that will inevitably burn into complete ash.
Hey, if
Come with me if you want to live.
if you get good enough, maybe we can try to burn it into the spell book, and that's a permanent spell you get.
Awesome.
But there's a chance of not doing it.
Not doing it, yeah.
I'll have to we'll see. Maybe we can find an item that helps you write it in, or you can take it at next level up. Maybe it's a level 2 spell.
Oh, awesome. I would love that too.
It's not for you.
Aw.
It's for wizards.
Well,
Okay.
make kids
You
happy
throw
and join
the
me.
snake.
It wraps around the leg and pull.
Is it attacking? You're having it attack the guard?
I'm on the
Subdue
the
the
guy
mayor.
on the right, and then pull on his leg, try to make him trip. Like,
Okay, well that's going to happen. He says as he runs out of the door, your service has been very welcomed. Remember to vote for me, and goes out the door.
And randomly, I will say, yes, sir, I will vote. That should confuse him.
No, because now there's currently one guy that is well, I probably have to do some sort of strength.
I sure will.
Roll a strength roll for your snake to see if it's really preventing him from doing this thing. I mean, he has caught off
7
guard, but he's not prone, but he is currently in melee with it. So this guy's going to come up and he's going to swing at the squishy.
What squishy?
Nicholas is the squishy.
The squishy what?
How much is your
Squishy. That's like honestly intimidating. What up, little squishy?
And you will be my squishy.
I will call you squishy.
Very squishy. Very squishy.
Turn into a goldfish
2.
and absolutely waste my.
Your armor class is now 2.
Well, according to this is, or unless
Can't
I'm
be your-
mistaken, so.
A normal person's armor class should be 10, and it's added
Well, did 10 plus 2, 12.
Yeah.
12 maybe? Uh-oh. Yeah, it hits. Let me go
More retcon.
It's definitely not a cultist. You have the gladiator. No. Okay, so it's going to go ahead. You take 3 points of damage.
Alright.
He's going to be attacking snake. What is your snake's armor class? Oh wait, I have your book. Sorry.
My snake.
There's town guards, kind of.
Imagine this. The snake bites down on the person. I turn him into a stick so it's like frozen in place.
You bug! That's a large splinter. Oh my word!
Strangles his neck. Stick. Cannot actually move now.
What is the diagnosis? Death by stick.
Stick.
Yes.
There's a lot of strange things happen. A lot of strange things.
He's actually going to hit. Your snake takes 2 points of damage. They're rolling really bad.
How much health does he have?
Your snake has more than you. 10 times as more. 60 HP.
Awesome.
Maybe you want to train into one of those if you just want a big tank. Someone's like this.
Bro, I should be using this guy a lot more. Like, you think about it. I could throw him at the axe, transform midway, and try to tell him, wrap around the axe. Mm.
I think you're gonna have to train your Pokemon here to do
Yeah.
stuff like that. You're like, best buds. Oh, you don't have arms to fist bump.
Face.
Okay, so I believe it would be, say, Nicholas's turn, and then your turn, then Snake turn. Then...
Yeah.
Alright. As you know, I do have paint with me, and I learned that in order to use shatter, I have to have mica, and paint has mica.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and stick my hand in the paint, and I'm going to have a snap position ready, and I'm like, I have shatter. You might want to move out of our way and let us see the mayor.
Snake!
Like
My
an intimidation check, basically.
Okay.
But my snake, man, don't want to break my snake. I mean, he has a lot of health.
Just go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
But my snake has more health than
18.
some of the
18.
people don't.
He will step 5 foot back. His other friend kind of can't. He's in melee with a snake.
Alright, and then I'll head for the door.
They're still kind of in the way because it's
Yeah.
a small room. It's his office space. They're still blocking the door. If you want to do a 5-foot step as a bonus
there-
action, and then
Is there a desk? Look
I
like
would
there.
probably target the snake too on the
Oh, snake! How much
snake.
damage does it do usually? Or does it depend on roll?
I don't know about Shatter.
How much damage?
Shatter is
I don't know.
You gotta be close up, I think.
3d8 thunder damage on failed saving throw in a 10-foot radius sphere within a 60 feet air. Like
That
a
could
60 feet
hurt
area
us.
within 10 feet, I can make that.
It could possibly hit us. I don't know.
Do you trust
Do you
your
have to
roll?
target? You have to target the user. I mean the enemy.
The user.
The enemy.
No, wherever I have it centered, like that 10-foot space is.
He did
centered.
step back 5 feet, so it would hit him, his friend,
The
and
snake.
Trace's snake.
So how much HP does that thing have?
60 points. It has 58 right now.
All right.
Okay, so
It's not my snake.
I gotta roll
Not my snake.
or hit him, and your damage is how much? It is 3d8.
It is 3d8 thunder damage on failed saves, half as much on successful.
Okay, delete. Well, how much is
How much is my like Arcana or something?
like? It's this thing called. I think yours would be a little bit bigger than Trace's right now. It's called. There's a magic.
What's this for again?
That was possible though.
Oh.
Do you have your spell save DC on there?
I
See something like that. We adding your wisdom to like 10.
Wisdom is 12 at saving.
I think
throws
yours would be in
3.
intelligence.
It would be so
So
cool.
it would be intelligence, so plus
3.
3,
So it'd be-
and saving throw plus 5.
It'd be 13, and your spell attack damage. You know what that is? I think it would be 5 as well. But does your block still got that? I think it would be your proficiency plus your bonus, so I think it's 5. I think you and Trace have the same stuff, but his is wisdom while yours
So
is
with
intelligence.
intelligence, it's plus 5 saving throw, so plus 3 proficiency. So should I just add the proficiency to the damage still?
You'll roll and you'll add 5.
Roll and add
5
5.
is your spell attack bonus. Who's snake? So that is 12. Okay. He saves, took half. He's bloodied. Snake did not save. It takes 12 points. No, wait, no. Sorry. Saved, took 6. Because that's half. Snake saved, takes half, 6. And one guy dies.
So my snake, how much health does he have now?
He currently has 52 hit points.
Hmm.
But it was the guy that was wrapped around that died. Okay, that was one action. Well, yeah, one action. You didn't have to. You can do another action.
Dang.
You can do magic missile at him.
What are all the properties of magic missile?
Magic missile cannot miss, and I
Awesome.
think it's a D6 plus your damage, which would have been 5. You kill him.
So plus 5. Well,
Roll a +5 and a D6.
So it's plus 5 and a d6.
Yeah, it always hits, unless I don't know, shield gets brought up or something like that. You have it? Sorry, that's okay. No, you don't have it. You know these.
Magic missile.
Okay, yeah. Intense plus 5, and it
My snake.
was bloodied by only 6 points of damage. It's dead.
Yeah!
You
I
make some
summon the snake to come
He comes back to
come
his
to
death.
me, and then he turns into a stick.
Okay.
The staff. So he heals back up
Back to full health.
for
Stick
snake.
boy.
Okay.
Stick snake.
So you guys gonna What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna loot the bodies. Like, what's all in there?
Can I check outside of the office to see if there's anyone coming at us?
You're actually seeing that there seems to be the mayor is currently with like 4 more guards going into the diving bell.
They're escaping from down there. Oh. They have something to get away
He
from.
kicks a guy out. It's like, there's going to be too much room. And he falls off the side of the diving bell.
So there's
And they're screaming and yelling, and the town's in chaos.
I doubt the witch girl would want to see that.
Alright, I'll come bursting out, so, like, of the
I'm
area.
having the guys down. What's all in there?
You get 10 gold pieces.
Alright.
Look into
well,
the Look into the diving bell. Obviously pursuing the mayor.
To be honest, though, there would have to be at least 1 guard left operating the diving bell.
I would be back over here now.
Oh, so there's 1 guard left.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and lower it as the door shuts. So if you want to interrupt his lowering with something.
Alright, so, let me see real quick. So... I do have, like, a cantrip of Ray of Frost. Maybe I could...
The Ray of Frost was from your necklace thing that did not recharge yet.
Oh, but I do have it in here, too.
I think I handed it to you to remember.
Oh, you handed it to me to remember? Yeah, probably.
I wonder if the magic
spray?
plays.
That's a spray and hope to break the gears. I don't know.
I do
Breaks
have,
the rope, the mayor just drops.
I do have, acid splash.
That would be so cool if it, like, breaks the rope and just drops the thing.
But then we would have
boom.
to wait down under into polymorph.
He
I
could
can
take
fly.
you as one of the monsters they can transform into.
Yeah.
You can take me down
Yeah.
there as well.
You got to think about like strength capacity if you're trying to take the other one.
Yeah.
But you could polymorph. You could
I would like to
Can
go.
pass without a trace to get out of here. To get down, you can learn like the fly spell somewhere.
I
You
would
could-
like to go ahead and go to the magic shop while this is happening.
While you're going, there's people shoving you. Like, watch it, and you actually see in a corner there's like a robe that goes and like stabs a civilian or something like that.
A
It's like
random
this
guy
crazy-
just stabs.
There's like a stabbing you see while you walk in.
You just see people just.
There's like a building on fire. Like it's anarchy.
I
Pure
go in
anarchy.
and say, go in there and see if she's there.
Is she
Is she
mad?
scared? Is she like sitting around?
What's her reaction at this moment?
She is filling a bag full of things. Like she wants to leave.
I say, hey, you remember me? Well, wait, I'm back to normal. I'm turning back. to
Okay,
normal.
so somewhere in between that you become normal.
And I...
Whatever the half-orc druid pope would be normal.
I say, you remember me? Me and my friend is ready to get out here and head towards that one place.
She's just like drops her stuff accidentally, just shocked. I need a roll.
A
See if
roll?
it's happy, yeah.
See if she's happy.
17!
Nice.
Okay, she kind of stuff drops from her hands, be like, I could use some help.
Okay, yes, I help gather.
You see,
stuff.
she'll say, wish I was better with names. Like, Kitty, it's time to go!
Black cat.
And out from the back room flies her winged cat.
Oh dear, fairy tale.
It's not happy, but oh crap, it's happy.
Aye.
Oi.
Aye. Boy. That's not boy. It was
Boy is
aye.
Tony.
Aye.
Aye, aye.
Okay, let's go.
So I help gather stuff and then back to Nicholas.
help her pick up her stuff. And
Yeah.
You're out in the street.
And
what do you do?
what I do is
Probably when they're in
jump
there.
down to like the inside the diving bell myself as
It's
well.
closed.
Oh, it's the bell is
The
closed.
door
completely.
closed. You've
So
got
the door is completely closed.
All you could do is try to stop the guy moving the gears, or maybe break the. If you want to break the rope.
And kill him. Kill them all.
Oh no! I could do it if it was TDDC and that happened. Then I could have an after credit scene.
I go down onto like the closest bell and like acid splash like a opening like into the bell.
Try it.
You hit the rope, kills them all.
Acid splash. What I'm scared of is you're gonna pull the lever regardless. Okay, yes, you acid splash. You spin your casting of acid splash. What level is that? Level 1? Is that cantrip?
Acid splash is cantrip.
You use acid splash and you get like a 2x2 hole to start bubbling through the glass. Wait, actually, no. Let me be frank. Because it's glass, it's resistant because you have like potions of acid that people throw. So I'm thinking glass is resistant to acid.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to hit it at the rope, you want to hit it at the guy throwing the lever, cool. You want to hit it at the metal, maybe.
All right, so my final decision will.
I'm sorry.
Sounding like
I need
a
to see something
chaotic
real quick.
evil right now.
Just unspell like all 6 left of your magic missiles as the thing falls. It's like
But so do I see like
It does not
gears
miss.
and stuff that are going?
Okay, if you remember, you guys fixed the broken gear previously, so you know there are gears to break.
So is there like an exposed spot?
Yes, that's what
I would say rope.
Okay, I actually have 2 bags of 20 caltrops. I'm going to go ahead and drop caltrops into, like a few caltrops into the gear system to stop.
Now there's a guy there, so if you're going to, you're gonna have to throw it, like run up and take an opportunity attack.
I'm going to throw. I mean, either way.
It's a dexterity thing to
So-
see if things are there.
So let's see, I'll weigh my options here for a second. My dexterity is a +2.
Okay, it's gonna, because you're throwing from maybe a few, like 8 feet away. Go ahead, take it through.
Okay, I'm going to say this will use up about 5 caltrops. That's 6.
Pink, 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 and the guy pulls the lever and the thing goes down. Maybe if you threw more, it would be better, but he's there and he's annoyed. Got a caltrop right above his eye, has a really rad piercing though. There goes.
Never mind, I guess. We'll have to find him down there. We'll have to find him and confront him down there. Alright, so...
There's guard. Oh, like
I wanna
within
tell-
5 feet.
I want to tell you. Go ahead. Do we really want to go after the mayor? Do we just want to leave this place right now while we can?
I'm over here, guys. You're having this conversation. This guy just got pelted with caltrops.
Don't leave this.
I'd hate to leave this place in absolute anarchy, but I have an unfortunate vendetta against the mayor now. He done something I cannot forgive him for.
Of what?
I am a studier of monsters, as you know.
Yeah.
And clearly he has an involvement by that portal. He has some sort of involvement with the underground ring. Now,
Of course, yeah.
now I think I must stop.
What's that?
The guy that you're just talking with around because you're about to be in combat
like, fucking-
is taking his time to pick, because you said 5 caltrops, to pick the caltrops out of his way so we don't have to take damage while he moves to hit you. So,
Okay, so he's about to move. And
yeah! He's picked up his last caltrop and he's accepted his new piercing.
Alright, well then, I'll boil poison spray. That's all right.
Okay, so we will roll to see if he can survive this poison spray. He failed. How much damage does poison spray do?
1d12.
Wait, this
5.
didn't-
1d12 plus 5?
Because of your proficiency with magic and your intelligence of 3, proficiency 2, 3.
I've just had an interesting thought. What if
Kill
Nicholas?
the laugh, man. Guys, just.
What if you cast that laughing spell on a thing that does not have vocal cords and it's like
A rock just starts vibrating and blows up.
Okay.
a gelatinous cube.
Now I'm just thinking of a clam just suddenly bursting out laughing.
So much uses. Dumb uses.
Okay.
Mm.
While you're saying all this thing, you hear a loud explosion as someone has ignited the kegs from the dry dock inn. Blew up the dry dock inn.
It's
Go
falling.
boom. No, this.
Oh.
Just boom.
So
The bar is out.
Dry Dock Inn is like basically
No more. The Drade Shark took some damage too, but I don't think you guys care about that.
It's like you go inside the J Shark, the guy that was working at the cashier just crushed.
what's
and then-
her reaction to this anarchy?
Can we go?
We need to go.
I think we need to go then.
Yeah.
She positions herself in between you two, holding her cat.
Okay, show me
Stuff.
something that might be strong enough to transform into and be.
There are
the fire.
guards near the gateway to get out of the city, helping civilians, and one looks like he's way too close to the gears, like wanting to shut that door.
Well, I can fly out of here.
You could carry all 3 of them.
Could you at least carry the cat and the witch? Because I have polymorph scroll.
I need to figure out something strong enough. Would you say the seagull is strong enough?
Carry one. I carry the
2.
girl and the bird. More Nicholas on the side, but not both. Let me go see. Let's crack open another book. That wasn't half the game anyway.
Let me get like another book to look as well. Just look around.
That's not it. It's Magic the Gathering. No, give the giant seagull. Strength plus 5. Maybe. Oh crap! It has a natural, natural stats is 20. You have plus 5. I think that monster's way too broken for
I
a challenge.
can
rating of
fly
2.
as a magic carpet.
That is an animal.
You know what? If you would have looked out the way where the monsters were, there was going to be an animate carpet there.
You mentioned it to me.
No, they're out there. They exist in this world. Actually, a Skyrock, how heavy would you say your character is? And you have a bunch of gold now, too.
What would these
His
be?
beast form, he would definitely be heavy. He would be more or less average. Human.
Average human, adult, that's 140,
This?
150. She would be...
Would that be strong enough? Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a challenge rating 6. Can't turn into it until you're like level 12. You guys actually he might be able to lift them. You might not be able to go for a long glide, but you could get out of the city.
I can
Get out of the
turn
city
into
into the sand.
You could probably make it down to the bottom. You could make it probably down to the bottom where you can make it a couple feet, I don't know, like 50 feet away from the city.
I just want to get away from the city far enough where
You
we-
could carry both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
for all
I
time.
remind you of the key. I think we found our destiny. Don't you think we want to bring water back to this dry ocean?
Sure.
It'll
yeah.
be out there somewhere.
I
It
can
might be
turn
out
into
there
a giant
somewhere.
Mosquito. Giant mosquito.
That's a demon.
That-
Yeah, that's not an animal, that's
Oh.
a demon.
I can turn into a demon. though.
Just be glad you didn't make fun of the Sphinx.
Gina Sphinx. Wow, those are some stats.
It resists bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks. It is completely immune to psychic attacks. It is immune to charmed and frightened. So I wouldn't have been able to make the Sphinx laugh.
So what animal are you turning into?
You
You want to take a book to help him find the animal?
Yeah, please.
I still think this jet thing is. It needs to be an animal with the challenge rating of 2. As people are being stabbed and Tridoc blows up in the background.
Well, he should be the master at telling me animals. He studies them.
Oh yeah, that one monster we fought.
A cloaker?
What? What?
Turn into a cloaker? It's a challenge. I think
Yeah,
it's
I saw the cloaker. It's
back here.
yeah, back there. Not too far.
Not exactly the cloaker, but whatever that we fought at the barn. That
The
monster.
giant version of that.
For thematic reasons, I say go ahead.
Let's go for it.
What's with this
What?
undead eating? She's gonna be like, oh, okay.
Hop on board. And would I be able to carry Nicholas as well or nah? Nah.
And also
Nicholas
after
will have
using
to
that
transform.
paint, what do you say it's half full?
I don't know if you can pick him up with it.
Okay, Nicholas, you're gonna have to fly away with that.
But do you see my paint bucket's half full after that?
Yeah, I'd
shatter?
say it's about half.
Alright. And I'm going to dive down with a polymorph myself.
What you gonna turn into that flies?
A fly.
I'm going to turn into like a crow.
Or you
Okay.
can turn into some kind of small animal and hop on board, like a ant.
I think he wants to fly.
I think I'd rather fly at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to be
I'm
a...
pulling an appa here.
So you become a gigantic strider or stinger, or I think it's called a sturge. Actually, I pronounced it wrong. A giant sturge.
And
Because-
I fly away towards,
Where? Okay. Where do you? Right. Actually, let me retcon something.
hmm?
Is you guys grab this on the guy's table.
That's
you got a
the
map. You got an official map of the area. Just say.
I got a call.
Okay.
Wilson.
He's gonna pick where he's flying to.
Yes.
No, you're not coming with. You're dead. Giant sturge.
I changed it back to normal.
Well, I'm shocked we got out of that alive pretty darn well.
I was expecting more damage to been taken, yeah.
You've underestimated us and our creativity and what we were about to do.
Okay, I'm gonna fly towards the dead horsey.
Okay. That right here. Actually, there's a lot of stuff trying to run it
Right.
out. That right here is the
That's right.
Baron.
Where's the witch?
cities. If
The
you want to go outside the city, you would go around here.
Okay. Rusted old town. That's where we came from. Towards the, and then
Verdengard is north. You also heard, which I don't know I have, somewhere over here, the dwarves have a city called Cold Forge.
where is the town that she wanted to go to?
North, you can fly that way towards this, not archipelago, what is it called? Delta?
I would like to fly over there, in that direction.
Okay. And that's probably where we're going to have to end the session, is you're flying off closer to the Delta and closer to Verdengard.
Awesome.
Because it's a high. You want to...
Yeah.
If there's anything that you would want to see in the future, now that you're going into more wilderness than town,
I want you to do your research on cryptid.
Well, we're gonna throw more cryptids to fight and befriend. What are you?
That will be up to you.
Okay.
You'll learn about their behaviors, and I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, so what I just heard you say is to play Fallout 76 until I find a Ghost Watch. Like, no, that sounds terrible.